We are live here today for Total Championship Wrestling Wednesday Night Rage, and we only have at least 3 weeks until Fighting Ground, and my name is Joel Jenkins. And now I've just heard a commotion backstage kicking off the show as Bobby Anderson and Powerhouse Jackson are tearing each other apart backstage. Let's go backstage right now. I can't believe it. Bobby Anderson hit some shots here on Powerhouse Jackson, and now Powerhouse Jackson fights back here, and these two of course are really tearing each other apart. We need some security out there, damn it, to separate those two. But meanwhile, let's get to the first match of the show here on Total Championship Wrestling. Let's get to the first match. And we are here for the first match here tonight, and we have the Nacho. Meanwhile, here at ringside, he's got a match here against Hawk Harrison. As Hawk Harrison's got a match against the Nacho, the guy Lucha Libre, a guy trying to make his name for himself here on TCW. He won his first matchup last week, he did, on his second appearance on Total Championship Wrestling. That was a very good match by beating Oleg last week on TCW. But this second week for here on September, can Nacho get another victory on the cards here against here tonight, obviously Hawk Harrison. And now here comes Hawk Harrison coming down to the ring right now, this big boy. A guy's been unstoppable since he arrived in the scenes here in Total Championship Wrestling. Ever since April, he's been really dominant on the Total Championship Wrestling roster here on Rage. And see, Hawk Harrison's he's going to probably now in the coffin of the Nacho. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case. He's got that bludgeon hammer in his hand, and he's walking to the ring with it, and he's prepared to hunt and prey his opponent. Walking down to the ring right now, he's going to use that bludgeon and his attacks to use his prey inside the ring when he takes the Nacho right here, right now, here tonight on TCW Rage. And we know that, of course, in a couple of weeks from now, the first brand new episode of Total Championship Wrestling will be taking place on Thursday nights, called Thursday Night Metal. I repeat to you, Thursday Night Metal will be appearing on our screens every Thursday. It's the second show. We've got Wednesday Night Rage on the Wednesdays. We've got Thursday Night Metal on a Thursday. It's the two shows I'm going to have for TCW. We only had one weekly show every single week, but since we want to try and develop the roster a little bit on Total Championship Wrestling, since we're trying to expand our talent on the second show and our hardcore division on the second show, that's why we actually made the show another extension for make it 2 weekly shows on TCW to go on to pay-per-views and build on to pay-per-views starting on October the 5th in the next 4 weeks from now. And meanwhile in the ring we have Hawk Harrison. He's prepared for his prey when he takes on the Nacho. And let's get straight into this matchup now here today. The Nacho versus Hawk Harrison. And here we go. Let's get this contest started right here for Total Championship Wrestling. Good start there. Big boot right into the side of the face right there from here Hawk Harrison. And now clotheslines here on the Nacho. And now kick right into the face there. Now leg drop right there from another leg drop also again. And now what's happening here? Through some punches here now from Hawk Harrison. Now a couple chops, slaps in the chest there to the Nacho. And now what's he going to do now? Throws him onto the other side of the ring. And now squashes him right there, the elbows. And a kick right into the side of the face. That's another good move there from him. Now going to the top rope. Now an elbow drop right there from Hawk Harrison. And now clothesline there, takedown there from him. And now looks like what's happening here. Hawk Harrison. Another stamps right into the chest. Another kicks right into the chest again. Now Hawk Harrison. Elbow drop. And now Hawk Harrison now measuring up here onto the Nacho. Oh my god, he's going to wrap that naked choke right now to the Nacho. Is he going to make him tap out? Is he going to resist to actually get out from it? Is he going to get out from it? I don't think he is. And a big victory there for Hawk Harrison here tonight. And he defeats the Nacho by a submission wrapped naked choke hold onto the throat of the Lucha Libre. And he wins it tonight here on Total Championship Wrestling. A big victory, I've got to say, for him, for Hawk Harrison. There's nobody in the TCW roster that's going to stop him in his track. Hello and welcome to TCW Update of the Week. I'm here to address earlier of the show on what will happen to TCW World Heavyweight Champion Powerhouse Jackson and Bobby Anderson, as both will be fined up to $800 for the damage backstage, and also the main event will feature Bobby Anderson will take on Jack Walker, with everyone of the Fortune are banned from ringside, and if they Fortune goes to ringside, their contracts will be terminated and Powerhouse will be stripped as the World Heavyweight Champion. And I mean it. And just confirm to you here on TCW, as we're going to have Bobby Anderson is going to take on Jack Walker for tonight's main event, and the members of the Fortune, Powerhouse Jackson and Ace Andrews, are banned from ringside. If they actually disturb this matchup, then Powerhouse Jackson's title will be stripped, and also the contracts of the Fortune will be terminated from TCW, meaning they'll be fired from the company if they interfere tonight. And as we get to the second match here tonight, we've got a tag team match scheduled, and we've got the Ganyang style, AK-47 and Hardman J, as those two are going to team up here against the other two members also of TCW. We are going to have is Cade and also Coopersaurus, the Power Destruction, as those two will team up here against AK-47 and Hardman J inside this matchup right here, right now tonight. And obviously the AK-47 and also Hardman J are the Ganyang style, the coolest dudes here in TCW, the biggest dudes here on TCW. They know they are the former TCW World Tag Team Champions, the former Tag Team Champions, and we know that for them it's going to be something big for them, of course, for tonight. Can they get some result, can they, and defeat the Power Destruction? The two tag teamers, Cade and also Power Coopersaurus, have been dominating the TCW tag team scene, and could the Gangstar stop them in their tracks here tonight here on TCW? They've been really dominant, I've got to say, the Power Destruction, but now they're going to come to the ring to take on the Gangnam Style. The former TCW tag team champions are going to take on this dominant tag team here in TCW's tag team division so far. And here comes, walking down to the ring, we have the manager of the Power Destruction of Coopersaurus and Cade, and that is Dennis Andre. And Dennis Andre is accompanied by Cade and also here Coopersaurus. And we know that these two have been the tag teamers ever since at the end of May, and took a hiatus away from TCW for at least 3 or 2 months and returned back on our screens. And now they're back destructed again here on TCW. They are going to be the future tag team champions anytime soon, Cade and also Coopersaurus, because they'll be absolutely dominant. They are absolutely dominant wrestlers here on Total Championship Wrestling, and I can't really wait to see what is stored inside this ring when we're going to have Cade and also Coopersaurus teaming up against here AK-47 and also Hardman J inside this ring right here, right now tonight. And I cannot wait to see and explore this matchup when we're going to have these two inside this ring, and also having here as well AK-47 and Hardman J as well will be involved also in this matchup as well in this contest. So we've got Cade and we've got also Coopersaurus. Let's see what they can bring here against, obviously, we've got AK-47 will start the match first, and Cade will start the match up for the Power Destruction. And here we go, let's get this match underway here between these two tag teamers here in this match. A DDT attempt, but Cade blocks it, he does. He blocks it very nicely right there from him, and now throws him onto the ropes. And now obviously he stopped by there, AK-47. Now knee right into the midsection there from Cade there to AK-47. And now big clothesline right there from here as well in this match. And another stamp right there. Oh, he caught his leg there, he did. Now he pulls him down to the mat right there, he does. A nice sit up right there from... And now tag there now to Coopersaurus. Now tag there to Coopersaurus. Now big hammer clothesline right there from Coopersaurus. Now a leg drop right there again. And that's a massive leg drop. Another leg drop also again there. Also there to... Yeah, another leg drop, the AK-47 also in this match. A drop kick right there into the face there from him. And now, Gobin he's trying to DDT right there. Nice there from Coopersaurus here. And now to AK-47 now gets up, he does. And a couple uppercuts there now from Koopasaurus now. And this guy, Koopasaurus, the dominant force, of course, obviously under Dennis Andre. And they actually were together, when Dennis Andre managed Koopasaurus as a singles competitor. And since Cade came along and turned heel and turned on the crowd, he obviously now is partners now with obviously Koopasaurus as now the Power of Destruction. And they've been dominant since they've been together as a tag team way back in May now, ever since. And we're obviously now 5 months after May to September. And they've been absolutely dominant. Anytime soon they're going to be up there and take on the TCW World Tag Team Champions, I promise you that. Because there's no one in this TCW locker room to stop them. And we know that, however, the TCW Tag Team Champions, the G Team, Russell Blade and also Mr. Matthews, are probably definitely watching close eye this tag team matchup right here, right now. Oh, spear right there from obviously Hardman J right there. And they'll be definitely watching this matchup close up anywhere in the building between these two in this match here tonight. And a tag now to Cade. Now Cade tags in. Now a couple uppercuts there into the midsection. Another midsection again here, attacks. And now, punch right into the face there now from Hardman J. And now he's going to pick him up. And face first drop onto the ropes right there again. And now, knee right into the arm of Cade. We're going to return back off the commercial break here of TCW, this tag team match, this great tag team match, as Cade and also Koopasaurus team up here against AK-47 and also Hardman J, as that tag team match for part 2 is coming up next. We're back here after commercial break here. As trying to go for a big boot there, 10 but missed. Now AK-47 trying to find there Koopasaurus. Now Koopasaurus now trying to kick him, boot him there, but now elbow fight back right there from AK-47. Trying to clip him there, but doesn't do that right. And now what's happened here? Stamp right into the leg right there from Koopasaurus now. He's measuring up here onto AK-47. Now big boot right now. Now Koopasaurus now going to go for a power slam. A huge power slam down onto the mat. They're going to win the matchup, aren't they? There they are. I think they are. And they do. And Power of Destruction wins here tonight and defeats here AK-47 Hardman J of the Gangnam Style here tonight. A huge victory right there for Koopasaurus and for Cade for the Power of Destruction. And Hardman J is in the ring, just obviously checking he's alright, AK-47. But wait a second! A chair shot from behind from Koopasaurus and also from Cade. And they are dominating the tag team division here on TCW. And they're doing that right now against a former tag team champions, the Gangnam Style here tonight. We only got now 4 more weeks away until the first show will be launched weekly on Thursday nights called Metal will be taking place. We all know that TCW will be having our second show will be taking place with Rage, obviously accompanied by that every single week weekly, as Rage will stay as usual on a Wednesdays while TCW will be having another show will be taking place on a Thursday the next day after Wednesday called Thursday Night Metal. And that's going to be epic, it's going to be, as Metal will be more focused on the hardcore division and the young talent coming through the TCW system, and that will be launched only for featuring for Metal Thursday nights, while Rage will only feature the major wrestlers will be involved on that show. But anyways, let's get straight into this match here tonight. Here coming up, we've got Ethan Thorne, as he will be going up against Chris Danger. And Chris Danger is going to go one-on-one here against Ethan Thorne. And obviously we know that in a couple of weeks from now we've got the Fighting Ground taking place on the 30th of September. We know that Powerhouse Jackson will be taken against Bobby Anderson. But the stipulation for tonight. Jack Walker, one half of the members of the Fortune, will go up in the main event against one-on-one with Bobby Anderson tonight. But Thomas Rogers announced that there'd be no Fortune members interfering in that matchup. And he said that if any member interferes for tonight, then their contract and also Powerhouse Jackson's title will be stripped from him if they interfere in the match for tonight. And their contracts will be terminated away from TCW for good if they interfere and interrupt the matchup with Bobby Anderson and Jack Walker tonight. But anyway, so we've got this matchup coming first. We have Ethan Thorne, as he will be going up against Chris Danger, the Danger Zone, and cannot wait to see what is stored between the two inside this ring. And here we go, Chris Danger and Ethan Thorne going one-on-one, and here we go, and let's get this contest started right now between the two in this match of the third matchup taking place. A few hits right there from Ethan Thorne. Going for an uppercut. Oh, suplex there. Cover. 2. Okay, kick out there from Chris Danger. Big knee right in the side of the face. And an elbow right there again there from Ethan Thorne. And now he's going to the top rope. Here he is. And now, leg drop right there from Ethan Thorne. Leg drop there to Chris Danger. The Danger Zone. We know we've got some up-and-coming talent on TCW. Will be featured, of course, on Thursday night, starting on the 5th of October, called Metal. And we got 2 weekly shows. As TCW is now getting bigger and bigger and bigger since TCW was actually launched in June in 2022, last year. We really want to try and get a second show to expand our company, our brand, our promotion elsewhere. That's why we've got a second show, and also got more talent making their debuts every single time on TCW. That's why we're actually trying to split, making the roster. Some of the competitors will be fighting on Metal, while some competitors will be fighting on Rage. And we mostly want to focus on the major events, main event matches, and major big events and storylines involved into Rage. While on Thursdays, I apologise, on Metal, we're more focused on the hardcore division and the young talent who are coming through the system on TCW. Now cover. 1, 2. Kick out there from Chris Danger. Now Chris Danger kicks out right there from Ethan Thorne. And it looks like now Ethan Thorne now going to the top rope here. And now leg drop right there, jump there to Chris Danger. And now, wait, no he doesn't. He gets up, he does. Now kick right into the midsection. Now cover. Kick out right there from Ethan Thorne. And now going for a clothesline here. Another clothesline once more. And a kick right into the face right there from Chris Danger. And now, oh, there's a nice little flip right there from Danger now. Going for a cover now. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Kick out. Now going to the top rope. Now Danger. What a jump right there. Frog splash. 1, 2. Kick out there from Ethan Thorne. It was close though. Very close, but it wasn't to be though. And now, flip right there onto the adamant there of Ethan Thorne. Kick right, now caught his leg. Now pulls him down to the mat. Now, oh, face first. Now cover. 1, 2. Kick out. And now, big knee right into the face. And now, putting his arm, now kick right into the chest right there. And now, oh, dropped his arm right down to the mat. Now going to the top rope. And now flip right there to the chest right again. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Kick out. And now obviously Danger now. Oh, flip right there again to the abdomen of Ethan Thorne. Now going to the top rope. And now, frog splash! Is it going to be over? And it is over, and Chris Danger wins it tonight and defeats Ethan Thorne fair and square inside this ring. Big victory, big win. I've got to say, a massive victory right there from Ethan Thorne. He defeats him fair and square inside this ring, and Danger has done incredibly well and really performed quite well in the ring and did well by defeating him fair and square inside this matchup here. And Ethan Thorne performs quite good miracles inside this match. Fantastic victory for him here tonight. And let's get now to the main event here tonight here for TCW, and Jack Walker is coming to the ring alone without the Fortune holding his hand in this main event, because Thomas Rogers made it perfectly clear earlier ago that will be no Fortune during this matchup are banned from ringside. If they interrupt, then Powerhouse Jack will be stripped as the world champion, while Ace Andrews, however, or even Powerhouse Jackson, their contracts are on the line, will be stripped, meaning they'll be fired from TCW if they actually interrupt this matchup when Jack Walker's going to go one-on-one with Bobby Anderson. That's not really unfair for the Fortune. They probably complained backstage about Thomas Rogers' decision, but that's tough, because the Fortune think they can come here every week on Rage and think that they are the top dogs here on TCW. I don't think so. And Thomas Rogers made a real good call he did by telling the Fortune to stay backstage and stay put backstage, while Jack Walker, one of the half the members of the Fortune, goes war with Bobby Anderson. The guy will be taking on Powerhouse Jackson for his World Heavyweight Championship belt at Fighting Ground in the next couple of weeks from now. And he's in the ring and he's prepared for war. And I think Jack Walker's going to probably not like it to be on his own without Powerhouse and either Ace in the ring, but that's tough because we don't want any Fortune interrupting or trying to destroy this matchup, this great main event tonight that Thomas Rogers want to put in place for right now. And here he comes, the guy, a former TCW World Heavyweight Champion who actually won the title as way back at No Sympathy, and obviously beating TJ Gunner, while Harry Garrett was the one who actually made him win the matchup, and then lost the title obviously 4 months later on Independence Day last month on Great Republican Bash pay-per-view. He won that matchup at Powerhouse Jackson, and he's the one, is now the new World Heavyweight Champion. And now obviously Bobby Anderson's got a rematch clause for the world title coming up in a couple of weeks from now against the same individual, against Powerhouse Jackson inside the ring at the Fighting Ground pay-per-view. And obviously Anderson's a second generation superstar. He's a capable world champion. He's a guy, he's up there. He's at the ranks here on TCW. He's a top star in the company. And obviously we know that he wants to win back his title, what is rightfully his, of course. Damn right it should be. And we're going to get straight into this match right now, as we have here. Obviously, you know, Bobby Anderson is prepared for war. And let's see if he can do it here when he takes on Jack Walker here tonight, here in the main event, with no interferences whatsoever from anybody from the back of the locker room, including the Fortune. No interference match right now. Okay, let's get underway for the main event. It's going to be on his own, Jack Walker, taking on against Bobby Anderson. And here we go, and let's get this match underway right here, right now, for the main event of tonight. Bobby Anderson there, kicking there. Oh, good start there from Bobby Anderson there to Jack Walker. Now going to the top rope he is. And now, big knee right there to the face. Big knee. Kick right into the back once again there from Bobby. A nice little flip right there from Bobby Anderson there to Jack Walker. And now, oh, step right into the ribs right there again. And now, he's tied in the back of him right now. He's trying to pull his arm. Bobby Anderson. Trying to dislocate his arm or something. And now put a knee right into the back of his, back of him right there. And now Anderson picks him up. And now, what's he going to do? Anderson, face first onto the turnbuckle. And now elbow right there from Jack Walker. Kick right into the face. Now a kick right there again. Punches there again. Assault there to Jack Walker. And now tussling here. Now picks him up. Oh, big knockout right in the face. Yeah, knock him out cold. Another knee right there into the face again there from Bobby, going for a cover now. This a no interference matchup here tonight, and a kick out there from Jack Walker. A Superman punch right there from Bobby. Moving back off the commercial break as we have Bobby Anderson going up against Jack Walker coming up right now. And now picks up there on Jack Walker. And now going for a powerbomb outside of the ring. A powerbomb outside the ring there from Bobby Anderson. And now kick right into the back of his knee right there. And now another knee right there. Again, right now a knee blows right into the back of the leg right there of Jack Walker. And now he picks him up. And now throws it back in. Oh, throws onto that corner of the out on the apron. And he's telling Bobby to get into the ring because he might get carried out, but who cares? And now Bobby Anderson now going from a couple kicks right there to Jack Walker. Couple stamps right there into the face right there to Jack. And now Anderson is going for a big boot right there. That is a big boot right there, right into the face of Jack Walker. It's over, isn't it? And it is over, and Bobby Anderson beats him in this no interference matchup here tonight and defeats Jack Walker, the member of the Fortune. Big victory for him, and Bobby Anderson's really giving it large right there to Jack Walker. But meanwhile, the Fortune are in the ring after the matchup. They're allowed to do that though because the match is over, and obviously Powerhouse Jack's the World Heavyweight Champion, and the Fortune, Ace Andrews and Jack Walker are beating down Bobby Anderson after his victory to Jack Walker here tonight. And that's all we have time for here on TCW, and we'll see you again soon. Good night.